John Barrowman's just told me something that's made me rather speechless.
Our model on the bed, you were saying, Rob, he was called Rob. Yes, his underpants were open.
His underpants were open. His boxer shorts. I've just wolfed that soup and bread, by the way. It's really delicious.
It was meant for our lunch.
Yeah, it's his boxer shorts were wide open. But I did say to him after, you know, when he left the set, and he said I did have another pair on underneath, just in case.
Fortunately, Ali is his girlfriend, so that was all right. We weren't putting her in a compromise.
Don't worry about the sensitivities of the nation.
No. Why are you worried about that? Who cares?
Quite right.
He was good looking.
Quite right too. So let's clear up this rumour first of all.
What rumour?
This is the rumour that. Welcome, by the way. So
yes.
Thank you very much. Oh no, listen, I always love jumping into it. Don't worry.
If Brucey was to leave Strictly, that you would be the person who would fill those dancing shoes?
Well, it's a rumour, and I don't have any information more. But I'm flattered. I think that Brucey is a TV icon. He's you know, we all know him from generations and generations. I grew up with him before I went to the States, and I would, if they were to ask me, and if Bruce were to, you know, offer those dancing shoes to me, I would gladly take them. It's an incredible thing.
Are you telling us the truth, John Barrowman?
I am telling you the look, I'm looking you in the eye and I'm telling you the truth. I know nothing about it.
Should we pin him down and tickle him?
I believe him.
Absolutely. You can tickle me even though you still won't get it out of me.
I would love to see you do it. I think you'd be terrific.
I think it would be an incredible gig. It's an amazing show.
But you're doing the Strictly Come Dancing Christmas special in it, aren't you?
I absolutely am, yes, and after I speak with you, I go to get fitted for costumes and all that. I can't wait.
You're having something understated.
Yeah. I'm just going to wear a plain black number.
Yeah.
Plain black, no bling, nothing. Nothing outrageous at all. No sequins, you know, not at all.
So how's your dancing? I mean, this is something that I would have thought you'd feel quite confident about.
Well, I would. You say that, but you know, people always say to me, you know, about being, you do all three. You sing, dance, and you act. Well, I sing, I can act, but I can't really dance. I'm a mover. This kind of dancing is very different from any of the dancing that I have ever done in musicals. I usually, you know, for the years I was in musicals, partnering a girl was just to lift. You were basically there to lift her and make her look good. But this is completely different. You have to really focus on the steps, on the footwork, everything.
So can you tell us who you're partnered with?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know yet?
No, I don't know. I'm quite nervous.
And you don't know what dance you're doing or anything?
I don't know. No, I've just said they've always talked to me about the possibility of doing it. For the big series, but I've never had the time to commit to it. So when this Christmas special came along, it's, you know, I was able to slot it in. So
well, you are so busy at the moment. We know that the DVD Live at the Albert Hall was out on the 4th of October.
Yes.
And you were actually here talking about that and saying that you were looking forward to doing.
Well, no,
it.
I think it was released a little later. That was the pre-sale dates or something. But it's out. It came out on November 14th, yesterday.
All right.
I was flying back from LA when it was released. In fact,
Oh, actually, no, the concert was on the 4th
That's
of October.
correct. That's when the concert tour started.
That's when it was recorded.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. And we basically the show. I mean, what you're seeing now is a complete a montage of everything. It's a family show. It's got everything in it. Nothing is I say nothing's offensive. I've got my little sense of humor and my naughtiness in it, but it's what people expect from me. It's a good night of entertainment. If you want something to watch on a rainy Saturday or on a Sunday evening, if there's nothing on television, then pop this in.
And you say it's a family show. I mean, it's truly a family affair because you get your mum and dad off on stage.
My mom and dad come over. I fly them over 2 weeks earlier, get them used to the change in time, and then they go on tour with me. And they were.
Oh, that's lovely. How lovely.
That number, when I recorded it, that was very early on in the show. And I had to fight back the tears because the song was about the progression of a couple through their relationship, and the last lines there were when we're gray and when we're old, you know, and looking back on their life. So it was.
And how long have they been married?
55 years.
Lovely.
Yeah,
so what a lovely thing to be able to do.
Yeah, it's great.
They won't be in panto with you, I'm assuming.
They won't. No, they're asking too much now. Their contracts are up, and my dad wanted to renegotiate.
It'll be the Crankies taking their place, won't it? You're with the Crankies.
I am in Glasgow.
Are you in Glasgow? Yeah. So you're doing Aladdin?
I'm doing Aladdin. Yeah, 3D Aladdin. up in Glasgow, and the Crankies will be there. We're doing it.
Isn't all Panto 3D? Because you're sort of there in front of people.
Well,
and if you were to lean forward and poke, it would actually get me in the eye.
But you put on 3D glasses, and the genie will come out.
I went to a 3D.
Audience.
I saw Aladdin in Belfast last year, and they did a 3D, and it's amazing. And the
do you
genie
know the
comes
Crankies?
right out.
I've never met the Crankies. Actually, sorry, that's wrong. I met them once when I was doing Panto in Birmingham, and they came to see it, and they actually said to me then, we'd love to work with you at some point. And I thought, well, why not? You know, they're huge in Scotland. If you pardon the pun, the Crankies are huge. They're not. They're very small.
Well, one is very small.
Yes. I
think
can't...
Jeanette actually got hurt, didn't she?
This is her first time back since the accident, I think. And I can't keep a straight face when I'm around her. Even when I met her in my dressing room, she made me laugh. So you're probably going to see me just losing it a lot in Panto this year.
And in our closing minute, we should also talk about Torchwood, because you're going to start filming that. This is a 10-parter. Start filming in January.
Yes.
With American influences now.
It will be a collaboration between BBC and the Starz Network, which is a cable network in America. It will be bigger and better than what it has been before. It'll still be a great representative in the US of what we do here, you know, what we do in the UK in television.
You get to shoot in the States as well.
We get to shoot some of it in America and some of it also in Wales and around the UK. So it is like a dream come true. I cannot tell you how excited I am about it.
And your parents live in America, so you can see them when you're there.
I've moved my parents over to Los Angeles so they can be closer to Scott and I when we're there, because rather than being in Florida a couple of thousand miles away, they're going to be only an hour and a half. So I'll get to have my mom's homemade soup at the weekend.
And how's your lovely husband, Scott? Married life all good?
He's very good. It's excellent. He's looking forward to Los Angeles. He's looking at... This is the thing. I'm going there to work, and he's thinking it's a big vacation.
Good for you, Scott. Man after my own heart. Lovely to see you, John.
Thank you very much, as always.